Hey, this is a book called Brain Rules for Baby, and it's by John Medina. He has a book that he wrote before this called, I think just called Brain Rules, that was more just about like adult brains and general information. And this one is specific to babies and young children. So this one goes from ages 0 to 5. So it covers age 0 to 5. And the way this book is organized is it talks about nature and nurture, and it calls nature the seeds and it calls nurture the soil. And the book is written around how to raise a smart, happy child from ages 0 to 5. So it's divided up into, there are other sections at the beginning and end, but the main sections are smart baby seeds, and it tells you what role nature plays in helping your baby to become smart. And smart baby soil tells what role your nurturing environment plays in helping your baby to become smart. And then it does the same thing with happy baby. Happy baby seeds, the nature side of things, of what kind of predetermined factors go into whether your baby is happy or not, and later becomes a happy adult as well. And happy baby soil, which goes into what can you do through a nurturing environment to influence whether your baby is happy or not. And it's not just, even though it's from ages 0 to 5, he talks about kind of like what you do during the years 0 to 5, that is going to have an impact for your child's whole life. Okay, so it's not just going to impact them 0 to 5. It's going to impact their whole life, but these are the things that you can do from 0 to 5. And also the things that you can control, which is good to know too. And John Medina is I want to say a neuroscientist is his scientific title or whatever. But basically he's a brain scientist. So he studies how the brain works, and he writes all about what scientists do and don't know about the brain, and what they can and can't tell within the brain about intelligence and happiness. But I made a post a bunch of months ago when I initially found out about this book that didn't get too much response. But basically what I was asking is, do you believe that smart and happy are inseparable for a child? And this book will make you think that they are. Inseparable, that is. Because so many things in the brain go hand in hand. So Medina covers, within his Smart Baby, Happy Baby chapters, he covers everything from pregnancy, on through early childhood. But he talks about, IQ and IQ tests and their validity, and also where they are applicable and to what degree they're applicable in determining a person's intelligence or not. He talks about different types of intelligence, talks about, just like in many books about children and toddlers, he talks about television viewing, and the classic case with research versus baby Einstein kind of stuff, and those that quote-unquote educational screen time. So I'm only doing one side of air quotes because my other hand is holding the book. Also with happiness, he talks a lot about emotions and emotional regulation, and there's also after the Smart Baby, Happy Baby Seeds and Soil chapters, there's also one chapter about moral babies and children, and that talks about like discipline and rules and things like that. This book has a lot of really solid brain science based advice on parenting, and it's great because the tips are so concrete and so helpful, and something that you can start doing now with your baby or toddler. The one thing is that you will have to take the advice in this book, and you're going to have to determine how to carry that out in your daily life as a parent. It's not the kind of advice where it's like, okay, this is how you potty train your child in one day. It's not that kind of advice. It's advice that says things like, if you want your child to grow into a happy adult, you have to be responsive to their emotions and teach them how to label and regulate their emotions. Okay, so it's concrete advice, but it's also adaptable to your life and your parenting style. Okay, so I found this to be one of the best books of all the toddler and baby books that I've read. As you can see, I still have it bookmarked.